Saluton al Chewy! Today is Thursday, and I've worked on Gamedev the past couple days. I'm re-recording this intro now because the other one was old, and I didn't know what I was going to work on. But here's what I did work on. I did a lot of art, I did a lot of programming, and that's what I did. So we're going to see that happen, I guess. I guess that's what we're doing now. Okay. Bye. The game HUD is just going to be a simple sidebar with some information. I'm starting off by creating an object that will store all its functionality, which is mostly getting information and drawing. First step is the background. My window background is not one big image, but instead a tileable set of window parts. Because of this, I'm going to need a set of sprites to draw for the background. I also realized at this point that my test map was built to take up the entire screen, but part of it would be under the HUD. So instead of offsetting the map, I figured it would just be simplest to have blank areas on the edge of each map. Next, I just added other HUD elements to it, but most of it has hard-coded information. Later on, I'll implement player lives, for example, and then actually hook up that information to the HUD so that the HUD will display the appropriate amount of parts. I also needed to download a font to use for the game, and I wrote a font manager to handle loading and accessing those fonts. In my games, I make the base game object a simple drawable object on the screen, something with coordinates, dimensions, and a sprite. It has a function to set up, update, and draw. The character class inherits from GameObject and includes functionality for character movement, as well as handling sprite sheets so I could change the sprite's appearance when the direction of the character changes, or when the walk animation or other is playing. At this point, I noticed that the Ida sprite looks really weird when going from south movement to east or west movement, so it was time to clean up that sprite and add a north walk animation. that's what I did. I got a lot done. So that's cool. Today is Thursday, and I might do a little bit of game dev, but I also have to study for my ASL exam. Well, for the quiz, which is preparation for the exam. And we had like a week break, and I've forgotten some vocabulary. So I need to study. I also have a bunch of chores to do. Such is life. Oh well. But I'll work more probably on Friday on just getting the sprint done. The rest of the tasks for the sprint. Yay! Okay, thank you for watching. Gis a la Gis a la revido.